Imagine pulling off the perfect heist, stealing millions, and becoming folk heroes overnight. Stay until the end to discover how these ordinary men became legends and what their story teaches us about second chances. What if I told you that one summer night in 1963, 15 ordinary British men pulled off what many call the crime of the century? But here's the twist. Their story isn't really about the crime at all. Picture this. It's August 8th, 1963. You're on the overnight mail train from Glasgow to London, carrying something incredibly valuable. 2.6 million pounds in cash. That's about $50 million in today's money, enough to buy a small island. At 3 a.m., the train suddenly stalks at a signal that shouldn't be read. The driver steps out to investigate, and within minutes, 15 men in balaclavas emerge from the shadows like something out of a movie. Here's where this story gets fascinating. These weren't hardened criminals. They were mostly working-class guys, fathers and husbands who saw an opportunity for a better life. The mastermind, Bruce Reynolds, was an antique dealer who dreamed of retiring to a farm. In just 15 minutes, they executed the most audacious heist in British history. No guns, minimal violence, just brilliant planning and incredible teamwork. They even left the train driver with a bottle of whiskey and wished him well. The aftermath? Well, that's where the real human story begins. Some escaped to exotic countries, living like millionaires. Others were caught within months, serving long prison sentences. But many of them, years later, said the adventure was worth it. What's remarkable is how the British public embraced these men as folk heroes. They weren't seen as dangerous criminals, but as cheeky underdogs who outsmarted the system. Their story reminds us that sometimes the most extraordinary adventures come from ordinary people willing to take incredible risks. In our world of calculated careers and safe choices, something is captivating about their bold leap into the unknown. The Great Train Robbery wasn't just about money. It was about men who dared to rewrite their destinies in one unforgettable night. Their legacy lives on, not in the millions they stole, but in the reminder that sometimes the biggest adventures start with the slightest spark of courage. What would you risk everything for? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspective. Ready for more incredible stories that will spark your curiosity? Subscribe to History Sparks and join our community of adventure seekers, uncovering the most fascinating moments in human history. Trust me, you won't want to miss what we're discovering next.